and we are going to be learning about genetics vocabulary. The words here, there's 8 of them, are really vital to your understanding about genetics. Okay? So the first thing is a biological trait or just a trait. So a specific characteristic or feature of an individual is a biological trait. This is something that can be inherited. Examples include hair type or texture, like curly versus straight, hair color, like black, brown, blonde, red, whatever you have, that is a natural hair color. Eye color, which includes your blues, browns, greens, ambers, hazel, all that type of thing. And then also skin color, height, and other things. This also could include diseases. Now, phenotypes. Phenotypes are the physical characteristic or an appearance of an individual. So whether you have blue eyes versus whether you have brown eyes. Example, Miss Reich has curly hair and blue eyes. I do in fact have curly hair, as we can see in this picture, and I have blue eyes. So those are my phenotypes. Genotypes are the genetic makeup of an organism, which are usually represented by 2 letters. So my genotypes for curly hair and blue eyes, curly hair would be capital lowercase h, and then blue eyes would be lowercase e. Now, the letters are just a representation of the genes a person has. You could use any letter for a trait. In some cases, you will have the letter given to you, and in some cases, you will just get to choose your own. That'll become clearer as we go. Now, genotype versus phenotype. So phenotype is the appearance or the physical appearance, and genotype is the gene makeup. Okay, so physical versus gene. An allele is a form of a gene represented with a letter. Now, the alleles are this gene, and they're in the exact same spot on a homologous chromosome. So let's say this is from dad, this one's from mom, but they might be different genes, meaning, or different versions of the gene, meaning that the purple flower allele is different from the white flower allele, but they are the same type of gene. Now, we have noticed that there's capitals and lowercase. A dominant allele is an allele that an individual only needs 1 copy of to express or have the trait. These are the ones that use capital letters. Example, on that last page, the allele for purple flowers, capital B, is dominant over white flowers, lowercase b. A plant with a genotype capital or capital lowercase would have purple flowers. But recessive are the lowercase ones, so an allele that an individual needs 2 copies of in order to express or have the trait. Again, it uses lowercase letters. The allele for white flowers, lowercase b, is recessive to purple flowers. For a plant to have white flowers, it would need the genotype lowercase b. Again, you're not going to get white flowers on these type of plants unless you have 2 lowercase b's or the same recessive allele. Almost done. Homozygous versus heterozygous. Homozygous, we know homo means the same, and it's when the individual has 2 of the same alleles for a gene. You could be homozygous dominant with 2 capitals, or you could be homozygous recessive with 2 lowercases. You could also be heterozygous, which is when an individual has 2 different alleles for a gene, which is like a capital and a lowercase. Okay? This is a lot of vocab. There's a Quizlet that will also be posted with this. Practice the terms, and then there's a Google form for you to complete. It's just like a mini quiz, but think of it as homework. All right? We'll also have a practice round tomorrow. See you then.